Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm really excited to film this video today. It's been ages since I've been this motivated about something to do with my channel. I'm just really excited about this, and I have made a decision recently regarding my hair. I've really been having a lot of problems with frizz and damage and just really not liking my hair. I wasn't enjoying the shape of it, etc. And I've been doing loads of research using a Facebook group to do with Curly Girl Method, like Curly Girl UK. In fact, one of my friends on YouTube, Leah, from her channel is called Leah XL. I don't know if she's changed the name of it now. She mentioned it to me ages ago, and I just never got round to looking into it. So I should have. I regret not doing it sooner because her hair's fabulous and she does Curly Girl Method and it's curly like mine. So yeah, I'm not going to go into it because we could be here all day talking about that. But long story short, I went out and bought a load of Curly Girl products, not really thinking of how much I already have. And now I'm doing a declutter of all the products I have, the hair products I've got that I can't use anymore with Curly Girl. It's made me realise I'm not ready just to give up that amount of money. So I'm going to do a huge hair project pan and just get through all of my hair products that are not Curly Girl approved, and then I will then move on to the Curly Girl Method. I might back and forth for a bit because to give my hair a break from the silicones, but once I've got rid of, I will no longer moving forwards will be buying any sulfate or silicone or alcohol or paraben sort of products. There'll be more natural products. So yeah, I've got some piles here. I've cleared everything out of my hair drawer and I've gone into my backup drawer where all my unopened products are, and I've took everything out of that is for hair. And I've cleaned out my hair product drawer and I've just put in all my new stuff and stuff that I know is Curly Girl approved, which wasn't a lot in my existing collection, so most of that's new stuff. I've got a pile of stuff that I know is definitely not Curly Girl approved, but that I'm going to use up. I'm going to try and use up this year. I think it's going to take me all year. It's a huge amount. And then I've got another pile which is stuff that is going. It's definitely old. I'm not going to try and force myself to use it. It's going. It's stuff I didn't realise had alcohol in, which I know I cannot use alcohol in my hair. I've known that for a really long time. So things I didn't check to make sure it didn't contain alcohol, and that they're going. I've got another pile of stuff, a really small pile of stuff that I am going to give to my daughter. She's 6, things I think it's appropriate for her to be able to have in her hair. She's got a completely different hair type to me, completely different. So I'm going to pass that stuff to her. And I've got another pile of products of stuff that I need to check, that I need to check if it's Curly Girl approved before I know whether it, what's going on with it. And you might be able to help with that. If you're a Curly Girl or you know anything about it, just let me know, because I know there's so many different names for dimethicone. It's all hidden, so we shall try. So yeah, so first of all, I think I'll show you the pile of things that are Curly Girl approved that I'm going to keep. I'll show you those things. So they're probably my most recent purchase, but I wanted to try these 2 products because I've seen a lot of positive things about them in the Curly Girl curly hair community. It's Cantu for Natural Hair Moisturising Curl Activating Cream. So I'm keeping that, and that's going in the Curly Girl drawer. And also the Shea Moisture Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner, and that again is going in that drawer. The reason I've got 2 of these is because they're usually around £5 each, although I have seen them recently on sale for 3. But they were £5 each where I was shopping, and it was sort of like 2 for £5, so I felt like I was almost getting 1 free. So I've got both of those. I've got those 2. And these are 2 products from my existing collection, so they aren't new, and thankfully are silicone free or Curly Girl approved, let's say. This is the Nourish and Replenish Silicone Free Hydrating Mist from Tresemme, and the Strengthening and Hydrating Hair Oiling Cream by Kiehl's. Now this one I've not been the biggest fan of, but I think I'm using too much when I'm using it, so hopefully when I use less in future I can find a way to make that work. Good old Tresemme Perfectly Undone, which I know is a lot of curly girls bottle of choice for co-washing, and that's just when you use a conditioner instead of a shampoo to wash your hair. And then Garnier Ultimate Blends silicone free leave-in taming control cream, which again were £2 for £5. I can't remember what sort of offer these were in, but that must be why I've got two. And that's Garnier Ultimate Blends, the daily moisturiser, and that's the Almond Crush, and that is again silicone free. And I've also got 3 of the Curl Jelly by Umberto Gianni, which again were in an offer, which is why I've got 3. I was having a really upsetting time with my hair, and I just went to the shops and went a bit crazy buying Curly Girl Method products because I was convinced that this was it. I'm going to jump in head first, blah, blah, blah. And it turns out I've just got far too much to do that. It's going to be a total waste. So that stuff is not going to be in the project. That stuff I'm going to keep. And if my hair's really suffering and I need to revert to Curly Girl Method for a few weeks to give my hair a break whilst I'm using up these products throughout the year that I'm going to go into next, and I will do that. But I am going to keep those separately because they're new, so I'm not in a rush to use them. And they are Curly Girl safe. I've also got this bottle, which this is not a Curly Girl product, Aussie Miracle Recharge Moisture, but it's just a spray bottle. So I'm just literally using water in here, and I've got a little bit of this Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner, a blob of it in the bottle there. And I'm just using that to refresh my curls on a daily basis. So that's staying in my Curly Girl because the product inside is Curly Girl approved, even though the packaging is different. So that is the Curly Girl products. And next I will show you the products that I've gone through. The biggest bag, I think we'll get that one out of the way. And these are the products that are in the project and that need marking. So I'm just going to jump straight in now and show you the big massive bag of products, which are stuff that are definitely not Curly Girl approved. These are the stuff that are going to be in the project. I need to mark them up and I need to get rid of them and get them out of my collection. Now, as I go along with them, if I find my hair's really not responding well, or there's a reason why I've bought something else after buying this because I just couldn't make it work, then I'll declutter it. But as in usual Project Pan style, I will sort of keep you updated with updates as to what's going on with it. This is the biggest bag and we need to make a start on this one. I've always been a big fan of Garnier Ultimate Blends, and so I've got 3 of those here. I've got the Sleek Restorer Balm, which is the one with coconut oil and cocoa butter, and there's that much left of that one. Hope you can see that with the lighting. I've got Mythic Olive, which is the Weightless Nourisher Balm, and I've got quite a lot left of that one. Again, I hope that the lights are allowing you to see. And then the Ultimate Blends, of course, Marvelous Moisture Balm, which is the Argan and Camellia oil. And that's how much is that I've got left. So those 3 need to go through. And I also have this other pot mask, which is LV Extraordinary Oil Multi-Use Balm with fine coconut oil. So I bought this to go on a holiday to Menorca. I don't think you can see that at all. Yeah, that's better. And smells lovely. And yeah, that needs finishing up. Okay, I have 3 hair wash products now, which are supposed to be sulfate free or low sulfate sort of shampoos. I have LV Full Restore 5 Low Shampoo. And that's completely full, and that's not Curly Girl approved because it does have alcohol done in it, and a dimethicone, sorry, not dimethicone, some silicones as well. And then you've got the L'Oreal Elvive Colour Protect Low Shampoo Gentle Cleansing Cream. So I have a full one of those and one that's had some used. So I'd say that one was full, and this one feels like it's around about here. Like I say, I will mark them. I have my favourite mousse, which is the Curly Hair Boots Mousse. So this was a Holy Grail product for me. It's not going to be moving forward because it does have dimethicone in it, but I do get on with it. And I've got Garnier Olia Super Shine Oil and Garnier Ultimate Blend Sleep Perfector Oil. There's only a tiny bit left in that, and that much there, and I usually mix these when I apply them, so I think I'm going to just empty that one out into this one. and have it in, or vice versa, and have one packaging to finish that up, but those need finishing up, and the mousse is completely untouched. I have a couple more Ultimate Blends products here, which is the Nourishing Repair Shampoo for very dry and damaged hair with avocado and shea butter, and that's completely full and unused. And there's a little bit here left of this one, which is the Garnier Ultimate Blends Intense Repairer for very damaged hair with maple, gila and castor oil. So I wouldn't mind giving these to my daughter and letting her use them, but I'm gonna have to use sulfate. I'm gonna have to use some sulfates because of the silicone before I go curly girl. So I might as well just use those. I've got a couple of Redken products here, and these are fairly recent ones. I have the All Soft Argan 6 oil, which I resent because it's mostly just silicone rather than oil, and I've got that much there of that. And I've got the Redken All Soft Supple Touch Softening Cream Spray for dry and brittle hair, and so that one feels like it's round about here, just below half. So yeah, I'm going to use those up because those were quite pricey. Some more oil products now that aren't really oils. I have the Frizzies by John Frieda Nourishing Oil Elixir. I couldn't get my words out then. That is completely full. And the Umberto Gianni No More Frizz Anti-Frizz Curl Serum, and there's about that much used of that, so that's almost completely full. I've also got the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Oil, which is Miracle Hair Protector, and I've got that much left of that. So I love the fancy glass packaging for that. And this is Kerastase Nutritive Olay Relax, which is for dry and rebellious hair, and I've got that much left of that. This one was $22.90, so that's one a high-end product, and that definitely needs using up before I go curly girl. This is the Tresemme Perfectly Undone shampoo. I bought this with the Perfectly Undone conditioner, which is curly girl approved, but the shampoo is not, so that needs using up. And then I've got my Kiehl's Damage Repairing and Hydrating Leave-In Treatment. There's actually only a little bit left of here at the bottom right here, but I am going to finish that up as part of the project. Then I've got Quenching Coconut Curls Frizz Defying Curl Styling Milk from OGX, and I can't use that because it does have a type of silicone in it, but it smells lovely and I don't want that to go to waste. I can tell just by looking at this one that it's full of silicones. It's the Extra Strength Damage Remedy Coconut Miracle Oil Penetrating Oil by OGX. As you can see, there's hardly any of that used, and that needs using up. And I've got a tiny amount here of Lumiere Dahiva Flora Elixir Restore Repair Oil. Yeah, it's by a company called N.4. So I think I got this in some sort of subscription or advent calendar or something like that. But that is, I can tell again by looking at the way it falls that it's got silicones in it. And this is the Aveda Smooth Infusion Nourishing Styling Cream, which is just a sample, and that's quite pricey, so that will want using up. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the bag now, and there's not much left in here. I'd just say probably about this much, and it's the Macadamia Natural Oil Healing Oil Treatment. So that one is in the bag, and Elvive L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Oil Oiling Cream Rich Nourishing Leave-In Cream. So there's that, and that's completely full, hardly been touched. And then the R&B Hair Moisturiser, which is quite natural but does have waxes in, which is something you also need to avoid when you curly girl. So that's all of the bag, and now I think I'm going to move on just to show you the stuff that I'm definitely getting rid of. Okay, so I've got this Trevor Sorbet or Sorbet Beautifully Straightened Hair Shine Spray. It's just the age of this. I'm just scared to use it because of how old it is, so that's going into the 80s bag. We've got the John Frieda Frizz Ease Moisture Barrier Hairspray. That's almost completely gone anyway, but that has just really high in alcohol denat. I will use that on occasion for my daughter's hair. She's too young really for hairspray, but when she does her dancing shows, she does need, or exams, then she will need a little bit. So I'm going to use that on her, but moving out of my stash and giving it to her. This is the Lee Stafford Argan Oil from Morocco Moisture Injection Dry Conditioner. The first ingredient on this list is alcohol. With that being an aerosol, it's really difficult to see how much is left, but that is going. And then the Schwarzkopf's, it's really hard to pronounce, Bonaccare Hair Therapy Oil Miracle Liquid Oil Conditioner. That again is got the third ingredient on the list is alcohol in it, so I'm not putting that in my hair. This is the Herbal Essences Dry Shampoo Ignite My Colour, and this is just something I'm never going to use. I don't use dry shampoo, and I've read some bad things about using dry shampoo on young kids, so I'm not gonna. I don't need to put dry shampoo in Scarlett's hair anyway. When it needs washing, I wash it. This is the Revlon Unique One Lotus Flower Hair Treatment. So I think, was that quite high? I think that's, yeah, isopropyl alcohol is quite high on the list, so that'll be a no for me. And the Paul Mitchell Heat Seal. So I don't heat style my hair. I bought this when my friend Sita sent me her like straightening brush thing, which I really wanted to get on board with. But again, I just forgot to check the ingredients like an idiot, and it's really ridiculously high in the types of alcohols that are bad. Like cetearyl alcohol and fatty acid alcohols are all right for you. Those sorts of alcohols are not. And then the last two items in the bag is the Advanced Techniques Colour Hit Colour Protection Heat Infusion Treatment. I've got no idea of the ingredients of this, but it's really old. And the L'Oreal Elnet Satin Very Volume Supreme Hold Hairspray, blah blah blah. Again, I'm going to pass that on to my daughter, but she won't be allowed to play with it. I mean, I'm just going to use it on her hair when she's doing her exams and dancing shows. So I've just got 4 more products to show you, which are products that I'm keeping, but that I'm getting rid of at my stash, but I'm going to give to Scarlett. So she has already been using these for a little while and really gets on with them, so that's why I'm going to continue to let her use them. It's the Garnier Ultimate Blends Conditioner, which is for dry dull hair, the one with argan and camellia oil, so that's the conditioner, and then the corresponding shampoo. So these 2 products I'm considered as good as being gone from my perspective. But I'm going to keep those in the bathroom and use them up on her. She's 6 and she's got gorgeous long straight blonde hair. It's just perfect, and she responds well to those. And I think she's also going to get on with these. The Herbal Essences Hello Hydration Moisture and Shine Conditioner, the matching shampoo, and actually, sorry, it was 5 products because I forgot to mention I also had the Deep Nourishing Intensive Mask. So those 5 products I am going to consider gone and move them on to Scarlett's stash. And then now the last leg of the video, I'm going to show you the products that I basically need to check. So they are going to be either in the project or they're going to go in the curly hair drawer, depending on whether they're approved or not approved. So I'm almost completely sure that most of these are not going to be Curly Girl approved. Otherwise I'd have heard about them talked more in the community, but I'm just going to check them first because they do have sort of lists of ingredients. I'm going to have to trawl through them, and if I'm not sure, I'm going to have to post sort of photographs of the ingredients list so other people can help me and tell me where the hidden sort of silicones and stuff are in the wording of the product of the ingredients list. But I've got the Moroccan Curling Perfection Defining Cream by OGX, which was my holy grail curl cream. I think probably moving forward it'll have to be like a Cantu one. This is the Amplifying Volumizing System Conditioner by Matrix, and I'm gonna have to get that one checked out because no silicone sort of jump out at me, but I'm not expert on it yet. And this is the same product, but it's just different packaging, so that one's completely full and the other one's about half full. I have this Vitapoint Leave-In Conditioner to revitalize dry hair. I heard about this on Mrs. Ginger's channel, so I can't see any ingredients on it, so that one will need researching too. Then I've got a few OGX spray oils here. I've got the Orchid Oil, which is the Colour Protect UV. I've got the Kukui Oil, which is the Anti-Frizz Hydrating Oil. And I've got the Quench Sea Mineral Moisture Shimmering Oil, which I love in the summer. Then I have, it's about, oh, bag's falling away. It's about here, so it's quite full. Tresemme Expert Selection Vibrant Naturals Nourish and Replenish Conditioner. So I don't think they make this anymore, I'm not sure. So if any of the things in this bag are going to be curly hair approved, it's going to be something like that. Or maybe this one, Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula Conditioning Shampoo, which is a low sulfate one. So it says no sulfates, no parabens, no minerals, no dyes, no gluten, etc. So it's got lots of no's on it, but it doesn't say no. It doesn't say on there no silicones, so we'll have to see. And then this is completely full as well. It's the all types of frizzy hair is the types, and it's sunflower seed oil smoothing, pure, sleek, no sulfates anti-frizz system conditioner. So it's no sulfates. It's from that sort of line, but so you'd think that other things in the line would have no silicones because, you know, you need sulfate to wash silicone, but it doesn't say, so we'll see. And then the John Frieda Frizz Ease Secret Agent Touch-Up Cream. So there's about two-thirds of that in there. And then this is a Percy and Reed Hair Perfectly Perfecting Wonder Balm. So that one looks like it could possibly be. I can't see anything in it that's bad, but we shall see. And this one is the one again that's most likely to potentially be Curly Girl approved, which is the Olive Oil Nourishing Sheen Spray. So yeah, those products I need to check out, and on the next update, which will be update 1 of the project, I will let you know if they are approved or not, and I'll get these marked up of the ones I'm going to be using. I'm not going to obviously show you everything in the update, just the stuff I've actually been using. And I mean, you'll keep me right if I'm wrong, but I counted that there was over 80 products here, so this is probably it is the biggest project pan I've ever done. And yeah, we shall see how we get on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. As you see, I've got a bit of decluttering here. I've got a bit of a project pan intro going on. I've got a bit of a hair product collection video going on. And if I find any more in my gym bag or hanging about or anywhere, because I feel like I have looked everywhere, but if I've missed anything, I shall let you know next time, and I'll see you then. Take care, guys. Bye.